Miss Jessie to share her experiences. And I have a question for Jessie also. Like, till now, I have heard six stories and I have heard about the struggles, pain, challenges, and still the mothers are keep trying. So, from where these mothers get the strength for doing this? So, I would like to speak on this through your story. So, over to you, Jessie.
Namaste, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay, thank you. So, as I said, to speak about mother's strength, I'm here to share my story, work with her. So, I'm glad that in this session I have an opportunity to tell about my story and share my experience. I have recently joined back from maternity leave. So, I joined back on 6th of July. So, it's almost a month. I, I think my problems are exactly what every mother would uh, post maternity. So the first I wrote book was like many of you about feeding or breastfeeding the child. So I am a little fussy mother. I am very determined that my child will be fed my milk only till the child is 1 year. So the concern is how do I do that? And my role expects me to travel. So the closest hospital to my house is at a distance of 40 minutes. And the furthest is about 1 hour 45 minutes to be precise if I get, if Bangalore traffic is great. So like many mothers, like all of us have discussed, we try and pump when we are at work and try to store the milk in the refrigerator of the hospital and then take it back home. Now, the biggest challenge for me is if I need to pump, keep it in the refrigerator, and if I need to travel this distance, by then the milk is already, in normal temperature. And then again, keeping it in the fridge to be fed to my child the next day is not the best thing to do. So, so now what I do is when I get to work, I have started using a pump and I try and feed. I've taken help of an insulated bag wherein I keep the ice packs, and then I take uh, the pumped milk from the after pumping it at work, keep it into this ice pack, and then I transport it back home. So I have one laptop bag with the laptop, the charger, the breast pump, and I have one tiffin bag, and I have one bag with this insulated bag with all the ice packs. And that is how I roam around and I do my work. So this is one challenge which I sorted out. Now there was this one single day where I had to get back home and the transportation was not possible. So at one corner next to my house, about 20-minute distance from my house, I had kept my two-wheeler and I need to ride that to get back to my house. And that particular day, it started raining in Bangalore. Now, what happens is when it rains, traffic is even worse, as we all know. And when I took my raincoat to wear it, there was no raincoat. So it was kept to dry at home. Now, the problem is it was already 7 at night. And I know that the stock of milk is over. I need to get back home in another 20 minutes. My baby's going to cry. There is no raincoat. I have two options. Either I wait till the rain subsides and then go back home, or go home just like that. This is a mother's strength. I just decided that it's okay. I can get drenched. I'm going to go because there is no time to waste. I got in, I rode back home. It's very embarrassing when you get drenched and you are in because there are multiple signals that come when you're going back home. You are drenched in the heavy rain. People just look at you and you are a woman, okay, it is a very difficult situation. But if you're strong and if you know why you're doing what you're doing, you make it. I made it home, and as soon as I opened the door, I got back home and I realized my baby was sleeping. The thought that came into my mind was it a good decision to make? Then I quickly went in, I bathed, I changed my clothes, and that time she woke up. And I realized that I was just exact in time to feed her. Okay. So this is one big problem which I have faced, and this is how I went through. Something which I realized after being a mother, that you can push it and you can push it to no ends just for your child. The second thing which issue which I faced, and I believe that most of you would connect with me who have been mothers, is about your body image, is about how you look. I weighed 58 kgs when I was expecting my second child, and I took it to 75 or more or so. Today I am 69. I haven't lost much weight and I have gained about 12 kgs or so. And before I was about to get back to work, there were thoughts like, my hair, I've lost my hair, my skin is sagging, um, feeding two kids, uh, chest is not in great shape, let's say it like that, if it's not offensive. I've got a diastasis recti, my tummy is literally sagging. You are not at all in a good shape. You don't have the confidence to walk out the way you walked out previously. You're not healed in this entire journey. But when I joined back, I was trying to wear clothes which are loose enough, or I was trying to be in lab coats most of the time because I was not comfortable with myself. But I was very blessed and pleased with the people around me. The first day that I logged in, just to say hi to my team, I had Rini, my colleague. She told me, "Hey, Jesse, you have a glowing face," and the mother glow, as they say. That did make me feel a little better. When I walked into Kormangla Cradle, I had Sukanya. She's a staff nurse there. She told me, "You look better now. I feel you look cute when you're chubby, other than when you weren't." When I came to Kormangla Spectra here, I had Antonio ma'am who told me, she called me aside and said, "Don't bother about your weight, okay? I know that you have gained a little, but you please eat well. You're a breastfeeding mother, and everything will fall in place." So today, it's been 1 month, nearly 1 month, that I have come to work, and I'm much more confident. I know that this body will heal. I know that in my routine of 5 a.m. getting up and 11 p.m. possibly going to sleep, I just need to find another half hour to do some exercise and it's going to come back. So this is my journey. This is my story. This is something which I have changed myself from a little girl to a lady to a woman. And I know that being a mother has brought in a lot of strength, a lot of confidence. And as someone said, when you're a mother, you can be a Durga, you can be a Lakshmi, you will have all forms of, goddess in you where you can fight out all odds. So that is my story. Thank you so much for allowing me to share it.
Thank you so much, Jesse. And I'm totally speechless because from where mother get the strength, now I understood very well. Because just to have a wish of keeping the baby healthy keeps on pushing a mother. Yes, you have to do, you have to do, you have to do for that smile, that little kid. So, yes, a quote which I have read, that breastfeeding is the best gift to the child given by the mother. That's totally true and totally agrees.